So we run over to the sheriff's office again to pick up another main story mission here, and we want to make sure that we keep on the sheriff's good side here. So we're going to do what we can, and this mission is called Justice in Pike's Basin. So here a little chit chat between the two.
Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it
and some humor here. The sheriff's talking about how technology is changing and this newfangled thing on his desk he can't quite seem to figure out. He's supposed to be able to talk to people in other locations, but he can't get it to work. One of his deputies rushes in.
I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said.
Talking about how he has seen some rustlers stealing cattle, and they may be a certain gang of rustlers that they've been trying to get on top of, trying to capture for a long time. So Marshall asks Marston if he'll ride with him again. Marston says, if you help me out with my issues, which is Bill Williamson, and the sheriff says he'll do what he can. So here they're accompanying the marshal into the canyon, and their job is to eliminate the Bollard gang members. This is your perfect example of a shootout in a canyon. And I'm not good at this game, so this video is not to share or showcase my talents. I'm still trying to figure out how to play the game. It's been a lot of years since I've played Red Dead 1. And I was really never that great with Red Dead 2. Just love it. Just love the game, but not real quick with the controller. So here I'm practicing my slide technique into rocks. So we're trying to remember. I just can't remember. I have zero short-term memory almost. So I just can't remember what the buttons are to do anything. So I always have to kind of play with it before, every time's like the first time that I've played. So we're going to lead the deputies to the hostage camp, targeting gang members as we go. They show up on the little mini map there as red dots, so that gives you a kind of an idea of how far away they are and which direction they are in. I'm also really happy to loot bodies, so I know it's not the best time to do it in the middle of a battle, and my partners there probably not too happy that I'm stopping to loot bodies, but I know the chances of me coming back to this exact location, this same direction, to loot them later is slim to none, and so I will loot while I can. So I got $238, $242 now, so it adds up. Looking for those muzzle flashes, which tells me where they are, but also if you kind of double click, it will auto aim usually. And the better you get and the better weapon you have, the better those skills are. One of the things that I noticed in this, so I'm going to go ahead and loot this guy over here too, and the other guy too. I mean, you also pick up their weapons, so it's a chance to get free weapons, free money, and who knows what else you'll find. So now I'm up $5 more, $247. One thing I notice here is that my rifle doesn't shoot as far as I wish it would. And when I get a chance, I probably should make a trip over to the gunsmith and compare rifles to see if I could get something a little bit better. I haven't really thought much about that. I always thought a rifle's a rifle, but I'm sure that's not the case. Ooh, got it in the shoulder there. That hurt. Look at the bridge. I don't even think I caught that hint there. That tip was B, look at the bridge. So that'll help me focus my rifle on the bridge there. And look at, oh, I got hit again. And I'm getting shot up pretty good. And the more you get shot, your vision gets darkened. The edges of the screen will turn dark. And if it gets too bad, you just bleed out and die. So again, it's telling me, hey, look at the bridge. And I'm just not really paying attention, just trying to stay alive, trying to figure my weapon out. So there's the bridge, but I see that red dot straight ahead, so that's where I'm headed. But these first missions are really tutorials, and so you really should do what it tells you to do. But again, I'm quite the scavenger, so I see a treasure chest and I'm like, it won't open though. But anything I can gather, I'm going to grab on my way and then catch up to the others by sprinting. And we're crossing the bridge. You can see the X on the other end, so that's telling me where I need to go.
Damn, those Ballard twins got themselves an army. Yeah, rustling's a problem.
And more of the Ballard gang up on the ridge. And they're hard to see. They're in the trees. There's one right there behind the rock. And another guy is up in the trees you can't see. There's two. You can see there's two circles. And they're all across the ridge somewhere and just really hard to see. So you have to use your... Oh, got hit. You have to use your duck and cover technique here. And I got hit again. So I need to do a little bit better job of ducking, standing and shooting, and then ducking. Not just standing and giving them a free target to hit. So no more red dots right now. We're going to run to the top and see if we got them all. And dead bodies will show up as X's on the screen, and here I don't take the time to loot because he's telling me to follow him, so I'm going to follow him. And if you like a good Wild West shootout, you get a lot of this in this game, and well worth your time. The reason the Red Dead franchise is my all-time favorite game is it just has a little bit of everything for everyone. So there's shooting and horse riding and treasure hunting, hunting, collecting, great storyline, great characters, and freedom of choice, whether to go in the good direction when it comes to honor or the other way around. You can play it both ways, and you can play it once one way, and the second time you play it, try to be as bad as you can. That's a whole nother perfectly fine way to play the game. Here we see more red, still more red gang members. And this is where I realize my rifle does not shoot that far. I'm like, come on, get there. I'm shooting 3, 4 times, nothing. So I come up a little closer. Decide to duck just a little, which is a good habit. And don't see any red dots now. All right, wait to regroup with the marshal and the deputies. $5 more off that guy, 256. Follow the marshal. And if you don't do what they say, I'm gonna go ahead and pick these things up though on my way. They'll give you little hints. They'll talk to you and tell you where are you, Marston? Come on, Marston, catch up. The game does a really good job adjusting to how you play. $264 now in my pocket. All right. Lots of red. Lots and lots and lots of red dots. They're everywhere. So wipe out the Ballard gang members. Just a few of us, so it's going to be a battle. Now, a lot of those, most of those red dots are down below in the canyon. So first we take care of the ones up above here that are our immediate threat. And then because height is an advantage, even though my rifle doesn't shoot very far, I decide this is where I really should be. But then quickly realize I need to get down there and help the marshal out.
Put down your gun and surrender.
We're trying to get them to surrender, and they're not really
Looks like the Bollards will
open
be
to that idea. So I take out the last guy with the headshot there and rescue the ranch hands. But I'm like, well, wait a minute. I should do some looting first. Loot body. So I'm gonna loot bodies. I mean, they can rescue the prisoners, but that's part of the storyline is that I do it. So
Thanks, Marshal.
walk over and
We're indebted to
let
you
these
with our
prisoners
lives.
go.
Just get them cattle back.
They
safe.
give us a big thank you, and we tell them to get their cattle back,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
and then they should be safe now.
Yes, well done. Now, about Williams.
Now, what about Williamson?
I'll do what I can.
And he'll do what he
You know,
can.
as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens.
So this
Vice
part of the
Merchant. He
story,
was due in town last week.
Oh.
He
the
brings up
narcotic
Wes
and fat
Dickens.
salesman. Becomes
he's
outside
one of
by the
those
money
traveling
springs of eternal youth.
salesmen back in the Wild West that tried to sell
He's helped a great many
all kinds of
counties,
crazy
and many of the
potions and
townsfolk
things
are
that
really missing him.
probably were just
Hear that,
water,
Marston? We just butchered a
or
gang of thieves.
funny
Man
potions.
is up in arms about a missing snake oil.
But he's missing
I'm so
snake
glad to
oil
be serving
salesman,
such
the
wise
sheriff
and
says.
respectable people.
So
Come on, Eli.
that becomes an option and another storyline. So here the cattle are. And they're going to get them back home safely. And so there we have it. Ballard Twin outfit. I got a new outfit, $294. That outfit, by the way, I guess allows me to kind of blend in as a Ballard gang member. I'm not sure when I'll want to do that, but I'll do it next time maybe. So I'll catch you next time. For now, though, Mr. Johns is out.